The PG era is over. Thank Terry Funk. Thank Terry Funk that it is over. The PG era is over. The problem is
PG-13 has begun.
the PG-13 era has begun. Look out. We can say poop and once or twice.
Now
But
they get one F-bomb.
ooh, when are they going to use it? Are they going to use it opening a
I don't
door?
know.
I
I
hope
don't
they
know.
use it.
PG-13, I think they get one F-bomb.
Yeah. Should be awesome. Here's the thing. I don't think the PG error, the Attitude error, and PG-13 and Rated R, I don't think that's been the problem. I think the problem's been they're just horrible at telling stories. But now, with everything that's going on with Triple H in charge, it's weird. It's like, we now know how to tell stories. Now we'll take the PG error away. It's like, oh, well, back
Well,
when you
I think
couldn't
it's more
book.
they got rid of the PG era because it was a limiter on stories.
Oh,
Like it
that's
was a
possibility.
unnecessary handicap against storytelling.
Yeah. And I don't know,
By
but if they're
getting
going
rid
to
of it now, it
Netflix.
frees them up for when they go to Netflix. They don't have any limitations where it's like people are suddenly shocked, like, oh, well, they broke the PG era. No, they told us now that it's gone. It's been a then it's been a year of just whatever. So
Yeah.
I think it wasn't a bad idea at all to
To get
actually
casuals
say it.
just used to it. I don't think it's a
Yeah,
bad idea at all. I do think it's way too late, but it's
yeah,
better
but
late than never.
better late than never. And before there was a different guy in charge,
Yeah. And he was so
and
high
he was trying
standard
to
good
sell to
human being.
Disney.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, we're good. And the weird thing is, with Netflix, you don't have to worry about the PG era. You don't have to worry about ratings. But also, you don't have to worry about when the show starts and ends. Well, it probably starts. You still have to worry about that, but ends. So, like, you don't have to stall. I feel like when it comes to WWE and AEW 3 hour shows, both of them, 90% of it feels like they're just stalling.
Unless they have advertising deals, depending on how they have them set up, they might
Yeah,
still
it is
stall.
going to be interesting how they
That's going to
handle
be
the
the big
situation.
thing. Yeah, I really want to see how that plays out.
Yeah,
Like, I think it would be fun if they did advertising where it's more like, you know how they've done their commercials with the wrestlers before? Not like actual commercials, but they do like the little ads backstage, or they've done the little auctions where they're selling off WWE stuff and stuff
when Jim
like
Ross would
that.
say Skittles, 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 Skittles.
Yeah, like all sorts of stuff like that. I think I think doing those sort of things would be a good way to tie in advertising if they want to keep it,
Yeah.
rather than just don't just show us commercials.
Yeah, because if we had
Make it a fun part of the product again, where it wasn't that bad to see.
like if we had Wrestle Am chocolate bars, look out, Mr. Beast. I don't give a shit about them playing my ad as much as Sheamus in the back saying, "I love Wrestle Am fucking chocolate bars." I just
Yeah,
think I have a passion for marketing, so I don't want to get too nerdy. But I just think that it's more dollar for dollar better. Dollar for dollar better. So there you go. Yeah, the PG era is over, and hopefully it doesn't lead up to new things. And the cool part is um, as far as the main event goes, the story structure has been pretty damn good. The undercard a bit rough, but they really nailed it with the bloodline, and they're trying to keep that going. But they also nailed it with what's Mysterio's team's name?
Judgment Day.
I thought Judgment Day was pretty well written.
They have been pretty well
Yeah.
written.
But I feel like the top one or two guys have great storylines, and the rest are thrown together. But maybe that's just enough for WWE fans.
No, I don't think so. I think if you watch the weekly, it's not that way.
I
There's
refuse
a
to.
lot of
No, I'm
uh
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Triple H has, well, you know how Triple H would do the thing in NXT, the really cool booking thing where he'd have like backstage segments where it's like wrestlers A and B are the primary focus of the backstage
But
segment,
they have something
but
going on in the
then
background.
yeah, he has stuff going on in the background, or sometimes he'll do a shift where it's like A and B are the focus, and
Yeah.
then C and D walk by and the camera shifts to them and starts following them,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
about
called
them now.
active camera. Yeah.
He does stuff
They're
like that
so much better.
that now that he's doing that, that even when the big guys are the focus, is still giving a lot more attention to other guys now. I love it. It's really good.
Mon-
I love the way he books.
Monday Night Raw reviews coming back.
I'd be more likely to want to review Raw than watch another 3-hour Dynamite.
3 hours. The 3-hour AEW shit. That Rampage is
AEW
rough.
doesn't know how to handle 3 hours. I'm sorry.
Nah, and they try to treat like Rampage as different, and it's just like, why? I don't know.
No. WWE, we hate your 3 hours, but at least you do it better. And we're looking forward to when you go to Netflix and really, really hoping that you drop the 3 hours.
I think, and I think I said this earlier, but I just want to repeat it to make sure I'm clear. I think Netflix ending whenever they feel like ending is going to add so much excitement to the product.
I think so too.
You know, if it's a 2.5-hour show,
especially because you won't be able to watch. You're not going to be able to look at the clock during a match and go, "All right, this match goes on for another 8 minutes until the end of the show."
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that
anymore.
Yeah,
but you don't, and you won't know anymore because they might be like, you know what, we can end this right now.
And that's what an advantage that Japan has because they just treat it as a sport. Japan, you might go to a show for 90 minutes. You might go to a show for 3 hours. You don't fucking know. There's no, So yeah, it is kind of interesting. So Triple H kicks some butt, and hopefully maybe we'll watch some WWE. Just 3 hours is a bit much for AEW or
I hope
WWE.
their agreement allows them to do 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that would be nice.
They just aim for 2 hours and can run over, and just sometimes do it longer if they have good stuff to put on.
Yeah. So they can just go, because not only that, but also too, like with Netflix, you can go straight to the post stuff.
Yeah.
Where like super fans can stay, but the casuals can be like, I'm fucking gone. So it gives you the option. But yeah, because outside of the media being a bag of ass, I was trying to think of a different word than ass. A bag of farts. Besides the media being a bag of farts, the idea of having a post-show scrum is genius. The problem is the media is effing horrible. And that's and I didn't say wrestling media. I said all the media.
If he's gonna do post scrums the way they do them in WWE now, you may as well have wrestlers dress up as reporters and ask the questions. It'd be funnier.
Oh yeah, that'd be way funnier. That
like if you had like different comedy wrestlers out there asking you the questions, that'd be way better.
Yeah.
Santino, anyone.
I just know like one guy has a press pass. He's like Triple H. He goes on forever, and Triple H says, "Is there a questionnaire?" He's like, "What does it feel like to be you?" It's like, what the hell are you talking about, man? I'm sorry. I went to school to be a journalist, and it drives me bananas. I don't know. Santino. Who else could be a good comedy wrestler? Santino would be great.
Daniel Bryan
wouldn't be
Omega.
bad. I mean, you can get
Kota
Curry, man.
Ibushi.
What about El Generico?
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, that'd be so good.
He could ask Kenny.
K Quick. Ron Killens.
Oh yeah, he could do it.
I can't believe I called him K Quick out of all the names
Kevin Owens could do it.
Oh yeah, Kevin Owens would be pretty funny. I mean, it's better than having bloggers.
I would want Kevin Owens, if they were doing this though, to be angry about it and be like, they keep asking you stupid questions, but I want to ask real questions, and then ask a real question.
Oh, that wouldn't be
because he always does the breaking kayfabe stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Have like and not only you can have comedy legends. Like Santino would be perfect for this role. Santino's going to be in Bloodsport, by the way, I believe.
Mankind.
That would be perfect.
All three. You could have Mankind, Mick Foley, and Dude Love all there.
Hell yeah.
And Cactus Jack, all four.
Oh, it would be fucking fantastic.
And he could ask a question. It's each different one.
Yeah, that's way better than a guy asking that, or like when you ask him a serious question, like, "Hey, man, there's a lot of accusations. Don't ruin our vibe." How do you not follow up with a question? How, as a journalist, do you not follow up with the question of not ruining the vibe is how you got here, Triple H?
They could even just read tweets. They wouldn't have to ask, like they could read tweet questions that go to a hashtag to
Oh
get
yeah.
interaction,
Yeah.
and then like it could be Mick Foley reading it, and being like, "So they want to know what you think about the match in the future." I can't really do a Mick Foley, but that's
This
like
is
how
10 out of
mankind
10.
sounds.
And the best part is look for your fellow YouTubers to suck some. I always like that when it's like SeriousPodcaster.net here. Yeah, I was just wondering, what does it feel like to be the greatest? I fucking hate the media. I hate journalism.
Next
Well,
topic.
next topic. Next topic.